Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Zarlin, and this is the new show I like to call Screwball Builds. I am never one that likes to 100% follow what people consider, the meta. I like doing my own thing because I find it more fun. I may not win all the time, but it spices things up and it keeps people guessing. So, here with this Screwball build in Hearthstone, I'm going with a deck that I created that focuses around the mid game of Hearthstone. So about turn 5 till onwards. And also, it wants to use the duplicate secret effectively by having really strong minions that we can duplicate properly and play. So basically all the minions here, except for maybe Mad Scientist, you would want a duplicate of at some point. Now, of course, Mad Scientist is mostly there for our early game and to get a guaranteed secret out without having to spend 3 mana. And other than that, we have Frostbolt and Fireball, which I use to control the board unless you're close to finishing the game. Then, of course, you use it for burn. But we don't just use it just for face damage. It is there for controlling the board. Duplicate, as I said, is for getting more minions that you can play. Ice Barrier is there to be another secret, so we have more use out of Mad Scientist. I'm honestly thinking of cutting one of the Ice Blocks, but Ice Block is there to be Ice Block because Ice Block OP. Not really, but whatever. And then one copy of Mirror Entity, kind of to keep the other people guessing, and it tends to work out. Polymorph is there for the ever-presence of a lot of Death Rattle cards that we don't want to deal with. Stuff like Savannah Highmane, the 2 pieces of Thaddeus, Stalag, and whatever his name is, and Cairn and stuff like that. That's what they're there for. Of course, Water Elemental is just a pretty good minion, and when you get 2 of it, you can play 2 and Fire Blast on turn 10. It's great. Azure Drake is card draw and spell damage. It's a pretty good card. I'm honestly thinking of replacing it because it is my weakest 5-drop, but I'm not sure exactly what I would replace it with yet. And then Sludge Belcher and Spectral Knight are there, of course, because they're good 5-drops. And if we duplicate them, we get to play 2 of them on turn 10. And once again, they're just all-around good cards. Blizzard and Flame Strike are kind of problem-solving cards, kind of like how Fireball and Frostbolt are, where if you get to turn 7 and the enemy has a huge board, you use the Flame Strike or Blizzard. But also, Flame Strike is good for getting rid of concealed auctioneers, but that's besides the point. And of course, Ragnaros is there to be Ragnaros. He can help clear the board, he can do face damage, whatever he needs. Honestly though, I feel like as soon as I get the dust, I am going to craft either a Cairn or a Sylvanas, I have not decided yet, and replace Ragnaros with one of them. Most likely Cairn. And yeah, like I said, that's the deck. I've used it a little bit. I'm honestly quite a low level because I don't play a whole lot of Hearthstone, but I will stream this deck, and I have streamed this deck, and I'll be working on it in the future, make some changes, rearrange, and we'll see how it goes. But right now, I'm going to show you a couple of different games, but before I do, I want to make note that this deck does have a little bit of hard time against extremely late game comps. Stuff like Priest and Paladin just run circles around this deck. Well, not run circles, but they outlast us. It's very hard for this deck to beat something like Priest or Paladin that have a lot of heals and a lot of ways to remove our cards. So I have not faced any warriors, mostly because I have had some good games against Druid, against Shaman. Hunter is kind of a toss-up. I give myself about a 50-50 against Hunter. And then we tend to beat Zoolock and lose to Handlock. But other than that, I'm going to show you a couple games that I live streamed previously to show you how the deck works. And if you enjoy the deck, try it for yourself. If you think you know exactly what I'm doing wrong with the deck, give me some suggestions to improve it in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Great. We're going to keep this and the Mad Scientist, because Mad Scientist is great too. Well, he's not great, but he's a good 2. He's the best 2 we have besides our hero ability. Did I say hello? Coin. Harvest Golem. Okay. And the death of you! Okay. Turn 4. We can do this. I'll show them all. We're a little bit behind on card advantage, but oh wow. What did I get? Okay. That's not what I expected to get, but I mean, they'll work. I'll be the death of you! Yeah, a totem. We have to do this because we've let him get too much damage in. And then we'll do this and that. So this is a mid-range versus mid-range kind of deck, it seems. He seems to be running Death Rattle. What do I want to play? I kind of want to fireball that. What we're going to do is we're going to fireball this. Hit this. Ping. There. We get another damaged Harvest Golem. Just the best. Options for next turn. Azure Drake. Yeah, we're gonna play Azure Drake. And this one. So, here's my master plan. We're going to do this. Sheep this. Ping the sheep. Do that. Now, he either has to kill this and give us Thaddeus, or hex it, or silence it. That was fun. I liked that. I like stealing his Thalius. Oh goodness. Maybe we can reach rank 15. Buzzard, Blizzard. Oh, please don't be Zoo. I have a feeling this is going to do horribly against Zoo if I don't get a good starting hand. I probably, I mean, I guess Flame Strike's okay if it's Zoo, but I don't think I'll make it to turn 7 if it is Zoo. We're gonna have to probably save the coin for turn 4. Or not save the coin at all. I can deal with that 2-drop. That 2-drop is dealable. Next turn we Arcane Intellect. That's scary. We still Arcane Intellect. Yeah. He's gonna go for face. I know it. Oh, he's not going for face. That's actually really good for me. That's pretty good. I like that turn. This is a Death Rattle Zoo. What do I get? Ice block's fine. I've considered putting Undertaker into this deck, but I don't feel I don't have enough Death Rattle to justify. So, next turn, we can crack those two and Flame Strike if we want to, provided there's no taunts. Interesting. That's actually an interesting card to put, because it guarantees your egg gets broken. I mean, it has, like, negative synergy to... Okay. Karen, buddy, I'm gonna need to have you hold on for a turn. Just a turn. Just hold your horses for just a turn. That's all I need you to do. We're getting closer and closer to turn 10, where I can do cool stuff with my 5-drops. He's thinking about what to do. He's tapping. Like, you can't soul. Oh, okay then. Oh, wow. You didn't even attack with the Sludge Belcher, dude. You missed 3 free damage. Interesting. Okay. Kind of a self-explanatory turn. Get rid of his Harvest Golem while giving myself one. Not that hard. Did I use Polymorph? Did I use Polymorph? That is a very good question. Because Polymorph will come in real big handy right about now. I don't think I used Polymorph, but I could be wrong. I have 6 cards left. If I haven't used Polymorph, then I have a 1 in 6 chance of drawing Polymorph next. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. There's the Polymorph. One Polymorph isn't going to solve this. I have Ice Block, and I have Ice Block in my hand. I guess I have to search for Burn at this point. I have to get Burn at this point. That's going to die from 1 Thaddeus attack. Oh my gosh, I'm like... He's got 2 Thaddeus's left. Kill the Harvest Golem. Wow. That's fine. That doesn't have to scare you. That is not what I wanted to see. I need to play this. And... like, this does nothing. This is actually the most important card to polymorph, ATM. This is my last chance. And there's no way I'm gonna get anything. I'm totally lost this game because of Quadra Thaddeus. Oh, goodness. Okay. Wow. Really? Okay. Actually, that's great. Man, if I still had a Frost Bolt, that's probably a Frost... I think that's a Frost Bolt, actually. Hit the face! Hit the face! Freaking... I hate... I was doing so good! I almost had this game in the bag without stupid Quadra Thaddeus.